Hey guys, Matt from Just Wrench It here, and this information could save somebody's life, and you have not heard it before. This is new information about the Harbor Freight Jackstand Recall 2.0 that I don't believe anybody has addressed so far, so I wanted to get that out there. If you look here on my screen, if you Google who makes Pittsburgh Jackstands, and that is this company here. I'm not even going to pronounce it. We'll call them Golden Rock Tools. So then here we are at their website, and under Jackstands, you see these models that they have listed for what they produce as far as Jackstands. And then that's all well and good. They have some information here. Of course, it's all in metric. And there are some good Jackstand companies out there still. Most of them are North American or otherwise made, but we will go over those and they will have links in the description. But let's start the cavalcade of suspect products. First up, we have Amazon Basics Jackstands. I know they're made in China. I tried to do some research and conversions and matching up some of these stats that they have, but they're real general. A lot of them are very close, too close for what I would consider comfort, knowing that they're all made in China, and we can't tell the way that you can look up the Harbor Freight ones. The only information there is because of the recall. So nobody's recalled anything else yet, so we don't exactly know the sourcing. But again, the body styles, the stamping looks very similar. And I know what you're thinking, it's a Jackstand, but knowing that we know there's a lot of rebranding coming on, it's suspect, man. I'm just going to go out there and say that. And so this Amazon Basics is the first one. This one I think is the most egregious. This is the Cartman 3-ton Jackstand. Here's the listing. They're normally red. Here's some horrible Photoshop pictures. Da 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 da. And then what's this? What is that? Okay, we get a little bit of a zoom in on that. So hold on, let's go back. Oh, look at that. That's weird. That almost looks like, is that the same Jackstands? Yeah, it is. It's the same picture here on this box that comes from this company. That, my friends, is suspect product. You don't know. China's not big on their recalls and their safety in general. They're probably not going to do a recall unless they're forced to by their customer or somebody else. And I'm not being accusatory. I'm just, come on, when's the last time you heard of them initiating their own recall? It kind of starts at the customer and then works its way back, right? Which is what happened in this case. So here we are, OTC. These are the 6-ton Jackstands. And again, I matched up some numbers and I tried to do all the conversions in some different places, but you know, it's close. A lot of it's real close. It's iffy. It's suspect. But here's a 6-ton set. Now these could be made in a different place. The profile looks maybe slightly different than the 6-ton setup here. But again, man, if it's your life you're putting on, not worth it. Here are Sunex. They're made in India. I would recommend these. They look like they're completely different as far as quality. And again, yeah, made in India. So not as worrisome there. And here, K-Tool International 3-ton Jackstands. Very similar color scheme, which is the least of our worries. But, ooh, even that weld right there. Ooh, can I get a different pic of that? Ooh, even that weld right there around the collar. Do you see that in the bottom of that, the blown up image? That doesn't look like it's got good penetration. It shouldn't be kind of rolled up and puffy like that. It should kind of like sink into the metal, like what you see around that that collar. Anyhow, so moving on, Jags. A lot of people trust them. Here's their 6-ton. They look a lot like that OTC pair that we looked at earlier. They look strikingly similar, and they look, again, strikingly similar to the sets that are shown. The stamping is the shaping, it's identical. So that's, again, I know what you're saying. It's just a jackstand, but it's suspect, man. Here is Performance Tool. I don't even know who makes this. Sells it or what. I don't know if it's an Amazon only thing, but again, the conversions are all real close on size and max height and lift, and just the shaping and the stamping. It's real similar, man. So we don't want to do that to you guys. I would advise you test or buy a trusted brand or a different style of jackstand, hydraulic jackstand or whatever. But there are a few companies I found in my research that are either North American made or like the Sunex. They are made in India. I would recommend them. Sunex is a good company. Hein Werner. They make, I don't have it in front of me. I want to say they're American made. Omega, I believe, is made in Oklahoma. They're U.S. made. ProLift, they are U.S. made. I want to say it's North America somewhere. And then Big Red slash Torin, they're made in Canada. And I have them here. Is that the right one? Move up. Yeah, you can't really make it out, but they're on the expanded version. It says Ontario, Canada. So that's what I have for you today, guys. Be safe out there. Make good choices. Don't try to save a buck if your life is on the line. And choose good jack stands, and always keep a jack under there too. Put the tire under there. Practice safety, because you never know when one of these products you buy could fail, like we're seeing here. So guys, that's it. Matt from Just Wrench It. I appreciate your attention, and share the video with other people so that they know this information, and I will see you in the next video.